And it is my pleasure to be performing for you all this afternoon. I feel very honored to be part of this new series that Kennedy Center is doing, Arts Across America. And I would like to take a moment to introduce these wonderful folks who are playing along with me today. On keys, we have Mr. Ellington Carden. On bass, Mr. Herman Burney. And on drums, Mr. Joey Antico. I can hear your applause. Awesome. So thank you so much. That first tune was called Savannah Grass, and it is a tune from Trinidad and Tobago by Kess, and that's where I'm from, Trinidad and Tobago, which is the country that I'm representing today, but I am currently based in Washington, D.C., USA. All right, so we're going to play some more music for you today. This is not your typical steel pan show, because it's not going to be just filled with only reggae and calypso. The next piece that I'm going to play is called Chant, and it was actually written by Liam Teague, who I studied with at Northern Illinois University, where I got my master's in steel pan performance. I'm going to turn slightly this way so you have an opportunity to see what I'm actually doing inside my instrument. All right, thank you. So that was chant. I want to take another opportunity to thank all of you for logging on. This time is a very, very difficult time for all of us in light of the global pandemics that are happening currently. And I hope that you all are staying safe, wearing your mask. I know I'm not wearing my mask right now, but everyone else is. I had to talk to you. So the next one we'll play is something that you probably won't expect to hear on Steel Pan, and then it will turn into something that you won't expect it to sound like. Without further ado, I'll just go ahead and play it. some Johann Sebastian Bach for you. Hopefully he is not rolling in his grave right now. So we started that kind of traditionally. I mean, nothing is traditional when it comes to playing classical music on steel pan, I guess. But a lot of people have this thought that steel pan music only fits in the setting of calypso and reggae music, when in actuality it could play anything, and I think anything sounds very beautiful on this instrument. I am very proud of this instrument. It is my national instrument, and I feel very blessed that I'm able to share it with you today, even though it's not in person, but I think we can reach more people this way anyway. A quick fun fact about the steel pan. The steel pan is the only new chromatic instrument and acoustic instrument to be invented in the 20th century. So it is a baby of an instrument when you compare it to like the keyboard or even the drum set or string instruments. So it has come a long way since its inception, and it still has a long way to go again, but I'm very proud of the journey that it's taken, and I am excited to see where the steel pan goes in the future. So thank you again for joining in. We have one more to play for you. And earlier on, I mentioned that a chant, the second piece that I performed, was written by Liam Teague, who is a very phenomenal steel pan composer, arranger, educator, and just a really, really great person. He teaches at the Northern Illinois University. Professor Teague, if you're joining in, thank you for watching. And so I met him while I was studying, doing my master's in steel pan at Northern Illinois University. So the program was co-run, the steel band was co-run by Cliff Alexis, who is a legend. And unfortunately, he passed away last year. And I feel very blessed to be able to carry on his music. So this next piece and the final piece we will play for you, it's a reggae, but it's called Confusion Reggae because of the meter changes. And this was written by Cliff Alexis. Thank you all for joining in. Give it up for the band. Thank you, Ellington, Joey, and Herman for joining me today. And when you have an opportunity, just check out some more steel pan. All right, thank you.
En el canto de las olas encontré un rubor de luz. Por un canto de gaviota supe que ahí estabas tú, despidiendo últimamente todo lo que sucedió. Hoy saludo mi presente en busca de este dulce adiós. Voy a navegar en tu puerto azul. Quisiera saber de dónde vienes tú. Vamos a dejar que el tiempo pare, ver nuestros recuerdos en los mares y esta soledad tan profunda que en el canto de las olas me quisiera sumergir, embriagándome en su aroma, algo nuevo descubrí. Voy a navegar en tu puerto azul. Quisiera saber de dónde vienes tú. Vamos a dejar que el tiempo pare, ver nuestros recuerdos en los mares y esta soledad tan profunda que me cante el mar un bolero de soledad, que me cante el mar yendo sola con soledad, que me cante el mar un bolero de soledad, que me cante el mar yendo sola con soledad, soledad ya. Mar, ay, 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 ay. Hey everyone, I'm Elena La Fulana. Thank you so much for tuning in and being with us today. I do bilingual Latin folk, so I'm originally from Managua, Nicaragua, and I'm excited to be here, especially on this week. We're starting Hispanic Heritage Month this week, and the reason that we do that is because a lot of the Central American countries and Mexico, we all have our Independence Day this week, so it's very, very cool, very exciting to be here with you all right now, and thank you for tuning in. And I'm so excited to have shared the virtual stage with Josanne Francis, who gave an amazing performance. I love the steel pan, and it's actually sort of reminds me of the marimba, which has a similar relationship to Nicaragua in the sense that it's like our national pride and joy, our national instrument. And so I'll talk a little bit more about Nicaragua in a little bit. So that first song was called Soledad y el Mar, and it's by Natalia Lafourcade, one of my favorite artists. She's out of Mexico, and I like to play it because I'm into this style of music called boleros. They're just kind of more associated with my parents' generation, and I've kind of grown much more interested in it in recent years. And this is an artist who's my age who wrote a bolero, and so she's inspired me also to go back and revisit some other genres as well for myself. The next song I'm going to play is an original. It's one of the most recent originals that I've written. It's not recorded yet. And I hope you enjoy it. It's called Love Me Tender, but it's not the Elvis one. Love me tender, love me true. I never said that I'd love you, for yours is just another spool I spin. And trapped inside your warm embrace, I taste the scars upon your face. I never think I leave a trace on you. Why can't I see that this could never be? Why can't I know just how we'll never grow? You let me in, but you will never let me stay. Stranded in my loneliness, I think about your tenderness. For you there's nothing that I would not do. But all my thoughts, they are in vain. Exposing them would bring me pain. So I'll settle, accept defeat, and walk alone. Why can't I see that you are not for me? Try to unfeel what was never real. You let me in, but you will never let me stay. You will never let me stay. But you will never let me stay. Yay! I'm clapping for myself. I'm sure you guys are all too. Thanks again for joining us. If you're just tuning in, my name's Elena La Fulana. I do bilingual Latin folk. Thank you so much to the Kennedy Center for having me for this event. I'm going to do a song, as I was mentioning. Nicaragua had its Independence Day this week, as did the rest of Central America and Mexico. And I've been celebrating with myself by playing some songs having to do with Nicaragua. And this next song, I wrote it at the beach, which is where my parents are celebrating the holiday right now. So they said they were going to try to tune in, but I'm not sure they were able to. And I don't blame them. I hope they're enjoying their time. And so I wrote this song. It's kind of like a little tribute to Nicaragua, and it's written in a style that is a mariachi. It's generally a mariachi genre, and I hope you like it. This one's called "Qué linda es mi tierra." How beautiful is my land. Qué linda es mi tierra, tierra complicada, llena de temblores y gran explosiones, repleta ternura y de corazón. Qué lindo es quererte, qué amargo es dejarte, qué dulce es tu amor. Mi tierra nacida en mí, tan lejos estás, tan lejos me fui, es mi tierra, tierra complicada, llena de temblores y gran explosiones, repleta ternura y de corazón. Qué lindo es quererte, qué amargo es dejarte, qué dulce es tu amor. Mi canto refleja tristeza, alegría, nostalgia por mi gran herencia y familia. Tus sones los toco en buena compañía, con gusto y orgullo a mi tierra de sol. Tú siempre serás mi querido amor. Qué linda es mi tierra, tierra complicada, llena de temblores y gran explosiones, repleta ternura y de corazón. Qué lindo es quererte, qué amargo es dejarte, qué dulce es tu amor. Qué lindo es quererte, qué amargo es dejarte, qué dulce es tu amor. Felicidades a los centroamericanos, a los nicaragüenses, un saludo. Thank you guys. Yeah, I can see your little claps and stuff. I'm so excited to have this interactive experience with you all, where it's not the same as claps, but if you guys write something, I can read it and respond. So, oh, thank you so much. Oh, I see lots of good friends on here. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'm gonna switch guitars and play a couple more originals for you. This next song, I guess I'll also talk about. I think what's really special about this time, you know, there's a lot of performing at this time is really weird. As you all might imagine, you know, here I am in my living room, and I think that what's really special is that you guys get to see where I live, what we do, you know, what artists, what we work with, where we work, where we spend our head, you know, spend our time, and where we write and do different things. And I'm very excited to be able to share this space with you. And so the whole idea that I wanted to convey with this show was just to feel like you're in my living room having me play songs for you. So I hope that you're enjoying that. This next song is a song that I wrote, is very important and special and dear to me. I moved to DC like a lot of people. Que vive en Nicaragua. It's very special and dear to me. When I moved to DC, I came here to work on immigrant rights issues, and when I did so, I ended up meeting a lot of families and a lot of people who, for some reason, I did policy work, but because I worked in the field, I met a lot of families that would come to me and tell me their stories about their being separated from their loved ones. This was even before the separation, the family separation was intentional. Like it is now. So I was hearing all of these stories, and at the time, you know, I had just written a few songs, and I was writing this one, and it sounded like a song where it was about longing, but about motion and movement. And so I decided to write it about a different kind of love, not a romantic love song, but a song about love between a parent and a child. And specifically, this song is a love letter from an immigrant mother who came to the U.S. in search of a better life for her son, but in doing so has to leave her son behind. It's an ironic situation that so many immigrants find themselves in, and it causes a lot of suffering and complicated relationships between the parties involved. So anyway, this song is called Amor Migrante. It's a single off of my first album. And we have a video for it. If you don't understand Spanish, the video does have subtitles, so you can check that out as well. And on the video, we got to feature the story of an immigrant mother from here in Maryland who hasn't seen her son in about 14 years now, because we recorded the video a few years ago. So check it out. Feel free to let me know what you think, and I hope you enjoy. Amor Migrante. song is always fun. It makes me miss my band a little bit. But it's so fun to play for you all right now, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it and felt moved around a little bit in your chairs, sofas, or wherever you're watching this. Maybe you're doing your stretches. That's how I watch shows sometimes. Yeah, so that song, like I said, is very important to me, and if you want to check it out, we have a couple of videos, like I said, of that and other things. My band's name is Elena and los Fulanos, so I am Elena la Fulana. I wanted to also tell you guys about that I'm working on some projects, and if you want to keep up to date on those, I do have an email list that you can sign up for, and also I have a Patreon page, and so if you guys want to check that out, you're welcome to. Sorry, I'm just going to tune real quick so that we can have a nice next song. So my set lists are a little different because I'm not playing with the band, and this next song is a song that I love to do by myself. It's a little more of an intimate number, and I thought it would be really nice for this occasion. So apologies, I can guarantee that everything will be better if I'm in tune. Alright, I think that's good. Alright, this next song is on my second album, which is called Volcán. And I wrote this one from that experience, you know, when you think that you can be in like a casual relationship with someone and you're like, yeah, I can totally do this, and then you realize you can't, basically, and that you develop these more intense feelings than you were hoping for. So anyway, it's I wasn't gonna include it in the album, but some of my friends really encouraged me to do so because they found that it was a relatable song, and so I ended up putting on the album. And I'll just do a shout out to Cynthia Marie, who is a wonderful pianist out of DC here, and she does a really beautiful solo, but otherwise it's a very stripped down version. So anyway, this one's called Small Confession. I've got a small confession. I'm not made for this, I know. Might be fun and games for us now, but I'm not made for this. I know I'm not made for this. I wanted to be true to the deal that we'd struck up, we'd agreed on, but I still knew that I was weak. And you made it confused, spoke with your hands, spoke with your heart, muddled my thoughts, you missed me too. This much I know, 'cause I've got a small confession. I'm not made for this, I know. Might be fun and games for us now, but I'm not made for this. I know I'm not made for this. I tried to pretend that I could do what others do, keep you up Did this whole thing just run its course? Run its course? 'Cause I've got a small confession. I'm not made for this. I know might be fun and games for us now, but I'm not made for this. I know I'm not made for this. Might be fun and games for us now, but I'm not made for this. I know I'm not made for this. I know I'm not made for this. I know I'm not made for this. Yay! Thank you. Thanks for the applause. Emojis. Awesome. Well, it's been so fun to be here. I hope you guys had a good time. Thank you to the Kennedy Center and the Kennedy Center staff for inviting me to be part of this. Kennedy Center staff was super cool. Very like, saluda de Mexico. They were really awesome in walking me through all of this. As you might imagine, this is quite an intense experience. You have to do your own setup and stuff, and so I'm really grateful for them for walking me through all of that stuff together. So thank you to the Kennedy Center and this is a great project. Follow Arts Across America. Check them out. They're going to have shows I think every day at 4. So it's going to be really cool, really diverse. They just started this really awesome diversity initiative, which I can't express my support for any more than I am supportive. It's really awesome. So cool. I hope. Oh, happy birthday, Mom, if you're watching. Felicidades, mami. Te quiero. And I guess I'll just play a last song. This is a dance number, so feel free to get up and shake it. And it's called Morir Bailando. Again, my name is Elena La Fulana. My band is Elena y los Fulanos. Check us out. And thank you again. Hope to see you again online or in person in the future. Thank you. Stay safe, everybody. Here goes. Morir bailando. Prefiero morir de amor. Mejor estar sola y tranquila que en el engaño de tu sudor. Prefiero morir bailando. Eso. Prefiero morir de amor. Mejor dejar atrás tus mentiras que maltratar este corazón. Con ese ritmo viene la noche, con el calor llega la aventura. No hay que vivir con la amargura que siempre trae el desamor. Y cuando bailo me lleva al ritmo, con la cintura te digo todo. Solo volver a amar lenta, 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 lentamente, con alguien que me trate mejor. Pa bom pom pom 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 pa bom pom pom. Prefiero morir bailando. Eso. Prefiero morir de amor. Aquí con el Kennedy Center, ¿qué me dice? Mejor estar sola y tranquila que en el engaño de tu sudor. Prefiero morir bailando. Eso, eso. Prefiero morir de amor. Aquí en el internet con la cuarentena, mejor dejar atrás sus mentiras. El engaño de tu sudor. Prefiero morir bailando. Prefiero morir de amor. Mejor dejar atrás tus mentiras. Que maltratar este corazón. Yay! Thank you guys so much. Thank you again to the Kennedy Center. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Please stay in touch. Please follow me if you want to stay in touch. And we hope to see you again in person or over the internet soon. Stay safe. Bye. Thank you.